Palawan yung makakalaban nila mamaya. In the meantime, Team Caloocan will also move on to the quarterfinals. They'll be going up against a strong team sa Girls Division, yung mga taga-Imus. Ang ganda ng pinakikita rin kahapon. Pero kaya tuloy-tuloy na ang ating SBP 3x3 Palmas sa Tatluan 2026 National Finals will be going to full action sa boys naman. Ito mga taga Bulacan, Santa Maria, Bulacan Zone 3 in their light jerseys. Kalaban mga taga Quezon City naman. So far, Zone 3 sila naman yung 2-0. So we lost record. Manalo, quarterfinals, diretso, kahit ano mangyari.
Oh, nice. Ano
Pero
ba yung gusto ko pa rin na pag-usapan ng bahagya, Sergey, is the intricacies in playing this game, as we saw exactly, or we're seeing the match at hand. You mentioned that Zone 3 Bulacan versus NCR 1 Quezon City. But just for the benefit of people who are just new to 3x3 basketball, you know that technically there is no coach in 3x3. What you have is a trainer. So you can get warned, you can get lead up, or mag-technical foul ka pag nagko-coach sa sidelines, yung coach mo. So effectively, 3x3 is kayo-kayo ang mag-coach sa isa't isa. But of course, you will be trained before the tournament, but pagdating sa laban, kayo-kayo na talaga ang mag-iisip kung paano didiskartehan ang anumang opensa, pati na rin ang depensa.
We have seen a lot of times here dito sa National Finals, referees warning the coaches, be it on the sidelines, be it on the stands, anywhere near dito sa court. They are warning the teams. For coaching, they have that specific signal na sinasabi naman natin, hayaan na yung mga players tumiskarte, kaya nila yan.
Tama yan.
So again, yung Zone 3, kahit anong mangyari dito, 2-0 ang Team Bulacan. NCRQC, they are looking for their first victory. Yung susunod na laban dito sa Pool D, which is Zone 7 from Bacolod versus Zone 5, also from Albay. Yun yung knockout. Kung sino manalo, quarterfinals.
Gumaganda na talaga yung laban natin dito. Tumataas na yung ante, tumataas na yung level of expectation, of course, bawat manlalaro. Oh, nice! Basket from the top of the key.
Making it rain to start. Ang Team QC, sigurado ayaw nilang matapos itong torneo na to. This is their last game. They don't want to finish their campaign without the victory. And that two-pointer earlier could be a sign of things to come, pero may sagot na agad ng Bulacan.
Oh, that's a difficult shot yung tinatawag natin in between. Not a two-pointer, not a shot near the rim, but a good perimeter jumper.
Pero sa 3x3, bihira din tayo makakita ng mga mid-range because coaches will say that if you're taking it from the long range, why not step back a bit further para toss them?
Tama, it depends on the philosophy of coaches. Ako, I'm still in love with the perimeter jumper because usually it is a short rebound. Unlike a shot from the two-point area, pag nag-mintis, ang layo na hahabulin mo. Now, if you have an advantage inside, if it's a short jumper, look at that. What happened to the white team of Bulacan? They were able to get the offensive rebound. Now a chance for a two-point play. Unfortunately, he missed his free throw, but they got the possession back.
Basta, first, immediate available basket. Yan sana. Kahit saan man yung basta libre, itira mo na. Malaking bagay.
Alam mo, one thing that the trainers or the coaches can really inculcate in the minds of these players is the importance of free throw shooting. I've been seeing a lot of missed shots from the free throw line in this tournament.
Quick attack, got the bucket plus a foul. Nakakakita rin tayo ng mga ganong klase ng touch passing na basta pag nasa labas na. And once they saw their teammates inside, they're gonna send that one quickly.
Team passing, extra passes, improves team chemistry. Nakita mo yung enjoyment not just from the guy who made the guy who made the assist. Tumataas ng mga koponan.
Just like that, Team Bulacan already owning a 2-point lead. Got pushed away out of the scene. Excellent defense, no foul was called. Just a plain turn.
Made a good execution on offense, but energized ka ngayon to play defense, and they were able to force a stop.
Nakakaganto may pesa, lalo na walang namang pamabate. And that 2-pointer is in. Ang bilis ng switch ng Bulacan sa depensa. Pagkakuha ng 2-pointer, harap ka agad doon sa tao niya.
Transition is very important in 3x3. After you run your offense, you have to quickly transition into defense. Another perimeter jumper. This team is in sync right now. They're shooting the lights out in this SM Center in Muntinlupa. They shoot, or they were shooting consistently from two, and even their perimeter jumpers are just hitting the bottom of the net.
And to your point kanina, we talk about mid-range. Pinapakita din tayo ng mid-range natin, nice pass.
But all is not lost for Team QC. There is still over 6 minutes left for a strong fight back.
Pero ang sigip talaga ng depensa ng Team Bulacan leading to that easy point. What a run for the white team. Libre ba after that steal? At ang gigil lang ng bahagya.
Warning matatawag ron sa Team Bulacan for delaying the game. So again, part of our basketball education in 3x3, hindi mo pwedeng guluhin yung mag-i-inbound. Actually, it's not called inbound. After you make a basket, kailangan bigyan mo ng chance na makapasa yung kalaban.
At magandang timeout ito para sa QC. Nabuong itong 7 puntos sa kalamatan nito in just a matter of 2 or 3 minutes.
Tama yan.
Knowing QC, di ba? Magagawa nila yan eh. Nakakatingin din sila in a
So
matter of
Bulacan is what right now?
2-0, coach.
Bulacan is 2-0, and then it is very obvious as to why they are still undefeated. Because they're strong on both ends of the floor, both offense and also defense. Look at them. Pounding that ball, forcing another TO, and now execution once again on offense.
Another mid-range shot. Just overshooting the mark, getting his own miss. Inside intrusion is good. Ang daming options sa opensa. And NCR, one Team QC, just having a relatively hard time. That's a switch from two.
Third 2-point shot for Bulacan. And a 10-point advantage for them. Force another turnover, made the extra pass, another easy basket.
Coach Archie, wala bang nakaka-21 dito sa ating 2026 National Finals? At this pace, we might see the first one this tournament.
Napakataas ng kanilang porsyento sa opensa. At napakataas din yung kanilang 2-point shooting.
Team QC, sumasabay doon sa place na sinet na Team Bulacan. Board lang yung tinamaan doon sa reverse. Another open to the bag!
Oh, this guy is just automatic. And what you like is oozing with so much confidence. There is no man in front of him. He's just shooting at will. And why not? If you have that kind of a shooting accuracy, you have to have the green light to shoot.
The technical foul actually on Team QC. After that sequence, so Bulacan, madadagdagan pa yung output nila dito.
Another free throw miss, partner. Something that is an area for improvement sa mga manlalaro natin dito sa ating tournament. You sometimes get it is being taken for granted.
Minsan misteryoso talaga, no? Kung ano pa yung mas malayo, yun yung ringless. Pag malapit na, kumakalo, tapos 52, boy, Bulacan. It's a scorching hot on offense. Fueled, actually, by the defense.
Oh, I like that extra pass once again. Easily, it could have been an easy layup for number 3. But sometimes you have to pass up a good shot for your teammate to have a better basket. And that is what we're seeing. High-level execution for Bulacan And look at our score right now. They are up by 14.
Opensa ang Bulacan. Again, no team has reached 21 points yet in this national finals. Shot clock winding down. Under Jores, there's a foul on the shot attempt. And that is what you can see. 10 or 11 seconds of excellent defense up until that foul. Quite heartbreaking actually for QC.
You have to stay disciplined every time you play defense. Another missed free throw, got the offensive rebound, and an easy basket. That is 17 total points already for Bulacan. And there's still over 2 minutes left here in this game. So we might just see the first ever team to hit 21. Oh, that should be their goal right now.
Again, 3x3 free for highest pointer after 10 minutes or first to 21. Panalo na agad.
That is a very good information, Sergey.
6/10, 0.6 on the shot clock. After a pass, kailangan hindi na kagad. Again, that defense, that kind of defense just really putting a lot of stress, be it visually o kahit minsan sa mental na.
Suffocating. That is how you want to play pressure defense. Force your opponent to turn their back. Fantastic and virtuoso. Layup once again for Bulacan. Another basket and a chance for a 2-point play.
Bonus free throw coming up. Coach RG being high. Premium loose, big loose. Diretso pero kapos. But Team Bulacan get their own miss. Right pass on that screen play. Top fadeaway jumper low on the second drive. Just not enough spin on that on the glass shot. Final 100 seconds of this full play action. Di talaga nagpapahuli ng depensa, hindi nagpapaawan. And there's a two-pointer again!
Oh, just scintillating shooting from the outside for Bulacan. And another forced miss. Let us see if they can get to 21.
And this is like Team Bulacan sending a message to their quarterfinals opponent. Nakita niyo yung shooting namin? Be one.
And the quickness of defense, forcing another turnover.
Couldn't get that finish yet. Masyado masikip. Ikot muna sa labas. For the win! No! There's the follow-up! And that will do it for the first time!
And officially, the first team to hit 21 points in our tournament. Well done, Bulacan. Great shooting and fantastic finish for them. And look at them huddling. This is the kind of teamwork that you want to see from a team. You always want to talk to each other. You just don't communicate. You also want to stay connected.
And they sure know that the job is not yet done. They will move on to the quarterfinals as the first seed. Kalaban nila, mga taga Sariaya, Quezon. On the